Hello and welcome to the How Do You View You podcast with your host, Griffinstein. I'm thinking about changing my name to D.A. Griffinstein, just for something different, just because it ain't the same no more. I'm not the same anymore, so I was thinking of doing that. Anyway, this is the podcast about asking yourself the hard questions and answering for once in your life. It was for me. It's really a personal blog. That's just what it is. My thought was giving up versus giving in. And I was talking to a couple people about it because it's just I just see a lot of people giving in versus giving up. Now, the difference between the two is giving in is external. It's external. Sometimes it's things that you cannot surmount. If somebody just keeps going, keeps picking at you, keeps doing all of these things, then what you gonna do? You at their mercy. So you may give in, but giving up, that's personal. When you give up, it's a personal thing. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm seeing a lot of people, give up. It's a weird thing to see people do that, especially when there's so many resources around them. But you can only do what you can do. So that's what today's theme was. It was more about, deciding to fight versus just letting the world do whatever it wants to do. There is things we can't. Well, within reason. There's things that we can't fix. There's things that we can't control. But there's also things that we can. And usually it's this right here, your mind. If you can control your mind about things, you won't be that bad. It can't be that bad. The bad part of it, to me anyway, is the damage or the ridicule that you have to go through to get your peace of mind. It's crazy, but that was really just it. I'm trying to think through a lot of stuff, and I guess I should give a specific theme. It's personal. So, you don't want to say too much because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, even though it's the truth, but it's not my truth to tell. But I see a lot of people giving up for things that I see other people, being strong at. I don't have kids, so, I can't draw strength from kids. So what I draw strength from is my experiences or, how I don't want to see other people doing bad. It's getting to the point now where sometimes that ain't even enough, because it's you really think like, well, who cares? Who cares and what really matters? Which brings me to another point of, just things in life is just setting people straight thing. I heard a lady say to somebody, "Well, I had time today, so I'm gonna give you this thing," and it was almost like not vindictive, but it was almost like a wrath. Like, I got time today, so I'm gonna, it's like, if you're gonna tell her something good, regardless. But I don't know. I don't like that phrase. It's that phrase that's, I don't know, setting people straight. I just don't have time to prove anything. I mean, I tried that. I mean, we all tried that. When you try to prove something about somebody is prove is part of approval. So if you're looking to get that from somebody, you're looking for approval, which, don't get me wrong, is okay. The problem is when that's not what you're trying to convey, but you do. And that's what some people do. They just run around every day proving the point. If, however it happens, if somebody comes and whoop me for something I said on this or in life, that's a whooping I just take or don't take, you know. But that ain't gonna change my thought process. You're not proving no point to me. And I'm gonna still say what I gotta say as soon as I heal. That's how you gotta talk, man. When you get older, you're like, yeah. I'm thinking about trying to go and find some place to learn how to, fight, properly fight. Like I said, I haven't grabbed anybody in anger in probably 30 years. I haven't touched anybody. So, it might be a little rusty. Because what I think is going to happen is a lot of stuff is going to be happening within the next 365 days, and I'm gonna be in different places, and I'm gonna need to be able to not only be swift of mind, but swift of hand, swift of feet, maybe. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to get hurt, but that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to get everything down, which brings me to another point. On July 4th, I stopped taking my blood pressure medicine. I would say the names, but I don't know. But I know one of them, Lodipine. And then they put me on some kind of water thing too, also. Then I was reading earlier this year, and it said that those pills cause calcification in your kidneys. So then you start taking. So what I was thinking was they have me on the fast track to permanent drug usage. We all worry about being dope fiends, but legally we are all dope. I mean, anything in my mind, I'm saying when I say medicine, I'm thinking of like something that you take one shot of and it's out your body and you're done. That's medicine. Drugs are long term. So when they have you on drugs, it's a plan. It's a plan. I don't know if people know that or if it have it dawned on people, but it's a plan. So these drugs get you here. Then these drugs will take you out. Not out, but out. Yeah, out, still out, but not out like I mean. But anyway. So July 4th of this year, I started eating watermelons, melons in general, because I was eating salads with cucumbers and watermelons and honey, everything in there. Berries, a lot of berries. And I took I was having a headache. I went to Vegas, and that's what all this giving in stuff was about. Because I went to Vegas to go do some stuff. And anyway, so I had a headache. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't my blood pressure acting up. So when I got home, because it lasted for 2 days, but it was just air. It was a lot of different, it was muggy out. Anyway, I took my blood pressure and it was 128/80 without drugs since July 4th. So what I'm saying is just eating that, because I didn't do any, I was riding my bike, but I didn't do much exercise. It was just that, and I'm highly stressed at work. So it ain't that I'm unstressed. It's really just the thing. I stopped cooking. I don't cook anymore, but I do go to someplace on Fridays. I really have fries on Friday. That's the only day I have. Like I go to Nations, and I'm trying to cut cheese and coffee. Cheese and coffee. So I'm trying to get dairy and coffee out of my life. Those are the last two, and that's probably when I lose this last. I haven't even weighed myself, but this last 30 pounds. I want to get under 200 things. So what I'm saying is that my plan was to do certain things before I went to wherever this foreign place I was talking about happened. And that was one of the things, is to get off of blood pressure medicine. So, and quite honestly, I think I said that on my first podcast. It was one of those first podcasts, and I've told you I'm getting up to 60, which is 5 years. I said I wanted to be off of that. And I mean, I don't know what the fear, so this is my point. What is the fear? So for me, I still feel like I'm outlawing, because the big corporation told me I need these drugs. I ate watermelon, and it was seedless watermelon. I can't find no seeded watermelon. So I was eating seedless cucumber, seedless everything. I was eating all this GMO shit and still got the benefit. So That's all I got to say. I haven't let myself be proud of it, but it's a very proud thing because it ain't easy eating fruit every day. I just ate, that's all I ate today was fruit. I just ate, it was good fruit because I put an avocado in it. And let me tell you something, just in case you don't know, pickle de gallo. It's like pico de gallo, but it's pickle. Man, I put that on my salad. It's crazy. I don't eat no pineapples because I still got heartburn, but that is a very good little relish to put on there, even on your hamburger, versus whatever else you put on there. All your hot dogs, that'll probably be very good on the hot dog. I don't eat meat no more, but anyway. So yeah, I'm proud of that, even though I'm not proud yet. But I feel like it's an accomplishment down that most people can't do. Now, this is my point. I've tried to tell people that I care about immensely to do it. Somebody told me that if I eat vegetable fruits for longer than a month or two, I'll get diabetes. He said, no, that's how you get diabetes. I said, well, goddamn, that's what all these healthy ass niggas is eating vegetables, eating all these fruits. That's why I got diabetes. She said, no. I said, I know. So people gonna believe what they gonna believe. Anyway, I'm here to tell you, I don't know what it was, because I also haven't eaten meat in, it'll be 2 years next month. It'll be 2 years next month. I haven't eaten meat. It's not a proud thing. It was just, it freaked me out one day. I bit it and it was the taste, it felt humanly. It felt like I was biting something that I shouldn't be biting. And the bones was broken and it was blood under the skin. And I just decided that I wasn't going to eat it anymore. That hasn't changed. Even though I do want something crunchy sometimes and salty like some wings, but they got so many mushrooms now. It's crazy. So anyway, proud of that. Revival is getting done. I had to shift a lot of stuff to do this, but I'm going to get Revival done. Starting straight from the Yay podcast. Please go like and subscribe that. Also like and subscribe this. I don't usually ask that because I don't want to say I don't care, but there's only a few people there's only a few of us left, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it all, but I'm not doing what everybody else is doing to be popular. I'm not, podcasting for me is personal now. I am going to try to teach some other people how to do it, but it ain't that thing for me no more. I don't know if it ever was. It was just something that I thought I could do, and it has helped. Don't get me wrong. And I'm talking like this the last episode. I still got 60 more episodes, so I'm not done yet. And I'm gonna bring at least 2 more women, to get podcasts. I don't know if it's gonna be on the dark network yet. I got to see how that's all going to work. I haven't spoken to Raven about it. I haven't spoken to anybody about it actually. Because actually, if you really want to be honest, I stepped back from everything for a year. It'll be a year next month. I just wanted to see, what people was doing and how they was going to do it, and they did it. Everybody's, stepped up and started doing stuff on their own, which is all I ever wanted. I just didn't want to be the only person running around like a chicken with his neck cut off. Get off the bandwagon. Anyway, the Flower Obscura book is it's done. I just have to, I got all the pictures. I just have to fix some stuff. So that'll be my first book under the D-A to the G. No, D-A to G. D-A, my name is D-A and then the G of the Griffinstein. I am the Griffinstein. I will always be the Griffinstein, even if, you just call me D-A, the G. The G is for anything. The D-A is for anything. Dark Side of Cyber. Dark Angel. It can be anything. But that's what I do. Anyway, this is just a quick check-in. I'm going to start having guests again. I'm going to get Galia, maybe her husband. It's a beekeeper lady that's in Oakland. Black. I want to know how to do that myself, because I think people are scared. Like electricity, they're scared of it, but they don't really know why. So, anyway, this has been your episode of How Do You View You? With your host, D-A, the G. I appreciate y'all.